Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off by The Game Day.
The Game Day.
How we doing, boys? Still home, still Christmas week, New Year's, right around the corner.
I'm so glad
Very
I benched
exciting.
Amari Cooper yesterday, because,
of course.
dude, he just decided to not want to do anything against the Jets. Like, what a prediction.
Yo, I don't think anyone likes this little joke we do
I
about
agree.
like,
I've never once thought it was funny. It was like,
it's
at
never
first, but
funny.
now it's still not funny. We record this game after the Thursday night game, which is Browns Jets. I assume Joe Flacco just destroys his old team, but we don't know. We don't know. We recorded before, so I mean, you're listening to this now. You already know the outcome, but Adam doesn't. I hope Amari Cooper has 180 yards tonight.
No, dude, $10,000.
4 touchdowns.
No,
Just because you
that'd
said
be
that.
sick. 4 touchdowns. Shout
Just
out.
because you said that. You guys have
Better
any?
than
You guys have any New Year's Eve plans? Worst holiday of the year?
no,
I mean,
no. I don't have anything right now, but I am seeing Jack on the day of, which is going to be fun.
Oh, nice.
That's
I haven't seen
Jack,
Jack
man.
in like 16 days. Yeah, because he just fucking left us in the dust like a little bitch. You know?
R.I.P.
yeah, that's true. That's true. He chose a very opportune time to leave, though, right?
Extremely.
Right before Brock had the worst game of
No,
any
he knew.
quarterback
He
in
knew.
NFL history.
That's
But
good.
he knew the script. For me, the past couple of years, I did the whole like go out in a fucking New York club type thing, drop $200 and do all that.
You dropped
I'm not doing that
200.
this year.
That's I feel like
You're
that's
not.
cheap
I
for
hope
New
you've
Year's.
aged out of that.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that this year. Adam, 200 is standard, bro. You trying to go out in New York City?
Yeah, facts.
It'll
It's
be 200.
that's why it's
I
the
feel
worst.
like it's more.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, no.
minimum.
It can be. It can be. Adam, you can see like 120. Regardless, I'm not doing that this year. I'm gonna spend it with some family. Should be fun.
That's awesome, man.
You're so cute.
I'm going to a wedding
Felipe.
New Year's Eve, which is kind of a crazy move, but
That's insane.
Hey, Matan, shout out! You got your tux fitted.
I got the
though.
tux.
You
You know
look
what's
good.
going on. I
Yeah.
bought the tux. Got a nice discount. I'm gonna look
Hell yeah,
fly.
man.
It'll be great. I'm
Discount
very
double
excited.
check.
What'd you say?
Who? One of us?
One of you said something while I was talking. And
I said discount double check.
Oh, damn right. Yeah.
And I
Like
said,
Aaron.
let's go, Matan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to hear that again, you gassing me up. I heard it the
Hell
first
yeah.
time. I just needed you to
Let's
repeat
fucking
it.
go,
Dude, you are way too tall to be wearing tux. It's just one of those things.
Yeah,
like,
so
they
so
just-
I got it tailored. It was a new tux. Bought it new. Got it tailored. The pants fit great before the tailoring, but you got to get the little cuff at the end. A hair too short. Gonna have to just deal with it though. Like
No, that's short.
I'm
but
gonna
short
wear
is
some
okay
nice
in the
socks.
tux.
Wear some nice socks so I can show off a little flashy sock. And
Fuck yeah, dude.
but
You should wear white socks.
that's a horrible idea. But
Chicago White Sox.
shout
Seam
out,
head.
shout out Seam. Shout out Seam. We have no
Shout
Seam
out.
head, no Seam heads on the pod anymore. Actually, you know what?
Whoa.
This is all Seam heads, sort of.
It's the worst sport.
But we are going to get into the
Very
predictions for week 17. So
go.
let's see what the games are like. Obviously, Thursday Night Football was yesterday. We're going to go through every single game in week 17 and give our pick. So I guess let's get right into it. What was everybody's record?
I don't have my phone, so I can't see it.
Okay, don't worry. I can read it.
I have the iMessage app on my laptop, so I can
read it.
see it.
Ah, I forgot about that. I'm in a
I'm
full
10 and
screen.
5. I went 10 and 5.
Look.
All I want to say is I had the best week this week. Okay, I've been bad this year. We've all acknowledged that, but I'm back. Oh, whoa,
Oh!
It's Grandpa Parodi.
yo,
Uh-oh. Is that Jack?
He has no idea.
Is Jack
What the
upside
fuck?
down?
Crasher.
Does he have any
Jack?
Jack?
I'm not here. Jack,
We can...
for everyone that's listening to this podcast right now, Jack just appeared onto our stream like a fucking wedding crasher. But I guess
We just got
podcast
Zoom
crasher.
bombed. What the fuck?
It's pod crashers. That's what it is.
A pod crasher. Except he
pod-
tried to talk and we couldn't hear him, so it was.
It was literally like a
unsuccessful.
grandfather though. It was like a grandpa just joins in. It's like, can you hear me? Is anyone there?
He
Felipe
said
was about to
fucking
say it.
a
But if you're
Wi-Fi
just
cut out.
listening, Jack just tried to show his face and then tried to talk, and it seemed like it didn't work.
How the fuck did Jack? I thought Jack's official day, his last day was yesterday. How the fuck did he get into a fucking restream link?
We got our fucking producer Dennis back here pulling some strings, clearly.
Dennis just
Looks like
little.
that's what's
Just,
All right, let's see if
Playing
this
with our
works.
hearts.
Jack is now in. Jack, what the hell's going on with your Wi-Fi, man? What was that? We just saw your nose.
I don't know. The Wi-Fi shit. What's up, boys? I'm in the best fucking city in the country, in the world, probably. Dallas, Texas. Shout out. Let's go.
Shout out.
Let's go.
Bro, shout out. I got to move my seat back, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Dude, shout out Texas, though. Place is just unreal, man. I can already feel the electricity in the air. It's just special.
Isn't it your first time?
Dude, first time in Dallas. Yeah, not first time in Texas, though.
Okay, first time in Dallas. Dallas is the best city in Texas.
Where you been in Texas
Best city in the
before?
world. Yeah, so obviously in Texas.
Where were you in Texas before?
Houston for the Texas Bowl, Mizzou, Texas. Now we're back for the Cotton Bowl, Mizzou, Ohio State. Big game.
Right.
Yeah, bro, it's tomorrow.
That's why you're there. Wow.
Play AT&T?
Yeah, AT&T.
Hell yeah,
We I was advised to not get seats in the 300 or 400 level because then the scoreboard blocks your view.
Where are you sitting?
Felipe wouldn't know. Felipe's never been to a game there. Felipe has never been to a game.
Where are you sitting then,
for the
Jack?
Cowboys.
I don't know. I think I'm being it's in the Mizzou section, like 1 or 249.
Hey Jack, MIC baby.
MICCOU.
Yep. You spelled it twice.
You know what it is, Jack? I used to play in that stadium about 5 times a season because we play in the playoffs. They'd all be at AT&T. So
That's unreal.
If I were playing, obviously I would want you to have the ideal seat so you could see me. But I'm not aware of like where you shouldn't sit, where you should sit.
Yeah. Well, if you're on the field, it's hard to know where you should sit, right? Because you're on the field, because
Obviously.
you're on the field.
Obviously.
It's pretty
Exactly.
cool.
Of course.
Jack, you picked the best week to officially leave us. You really did. Your boy,
I
baby
told you
boy
guys,
Brock.
I had the script all along. Why do you think I did this? It makes sense.
No, I think it makes a ton of sense. It didn't make sense at the time, but I mean, how do you feel about your baby boy Brock? What's going on?
I'm fine. The only people that are bugging about him are non-Niner fans. They're the only ones that are concerned about him.
That's how it usually is, bro. That's how it usually is.
Like, we're fine, bro. We're chilling. We know who Brock is. Everyone on the Niners offense, they all know who Brock is. Like, no one is worried at all. If he had 4 picks like that one to Kyle Hamilton in the end zone, then I'm fucking worried.
That's fair.
But, like, bro, it's weird tip passes. Like, yeah, sure, one of them he probably shouldn't have thrown, like, that screen pass, like, literally right to the defender that tipped it. But, like, the other 2 weren't his fault. I'm chilling. Like, it's fine.
All right,
Well,
just
what
like
about
that.
his MVP case. Oh, wait, go ahead, Lupe.
All right, so obviously, a big tweet from you. Great tweet, as always. Your Twitter's fantastic. For anyone not following Jack Purdy on Twitter, Jack_Purdy. Fantastic. It's a parody, man.
It's a parody.
You said, you said, don't be a box score warrior. Only one of Brock's 4 INTs were actually his fault. And I actually made that into a game day NFL post, put it on Twitter, and it has 840,000 views. I don't know if you saw that post popped off.
I didn't know that. That's funny. Shit.
Yeah.
Bro, people just get hella mad at that one because I said don't be a box score warrior. And then they're just like, oh, wow. They're like trying to put it.
Well, there he goes.
I will say that post got a lot of engagement because unfortunately 3 of the 4 interceptions were very blatantly Brock's fault, and then one of them you could say wasn't. But I like your defense. You definitely thought it through. So
what do you got? All right, how are 3? All
right, the first one to Kyle Hamilton, horrible throw. Yeah. I mean, terrible decision.
Terrible. Way too late on it. I get it. Okay.
The second one was that the screen one, the screen pass.
Dude, I don't know off the top of my head, but I remember there's 2 tip passes, and then there's one where he got
the tipped pass that he threw beyond the line of scrimmage. That was a horrible throw. He had another guy open on that same play. I believe it was McCaffrey. Regardless, he threw it into a contested area. What's that thumb that just
because you're on your iPhone, so you have when you do this, you could also go like this.
Wait,
go like this. Just hold it up.
Wait.
Yeah, that's sick.
So I go like this.
Oh, I don't know because Jack, it might not work for yours because theirs is connected to their computer. They connected their iPhone camera to their computer.
Bro, that is fucking insane.
That's insane.
I thought one of y'all put that little thumb bubble.
That's insane.
All right. Going back. The first one, clearly Kyle Hamilton. Just tricked them, picked them off. The one that was tipped beyond the line of scrimmage, you don't throw it in a contested area like that. He threw it straight to it was 50-50 between the defender and the receiver. That was clearly his fault. You just don't
People throw those throws all the time, though.
Huh?
People throw that kind of throw all the time, though. It's not
and if it's intercepted, then we say it's the quarterback's fault for throwing that interception. And then the last throw, the 4th interception that he threw to Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he threw it 3 feet behind Christian McCaffrey, whether he was getting hit on the throw or not, he threw it way behind Christian McCaffrey.
It's because he got hit. It was because he got hit though in the arm while he was throwing.
That's still his fault because clearly he missed I think it was a wide open Brandon Ayuk, and instead threw it to Christian McCaffrey 3 feet behind him as he was getting thrown. So if he would have thrown to the correct read earlier, he would have made that completion. Regardless, doesn't matter. It's okay. I think we all think Brock's going to be okay. But how do you feel that Brock is now 0-4 when Trent Williams gets hurt?
Bro, I mean, give Trent Williams the MVP. First all-lineman MVP.
I agree. I was saying this. I agree.
No, I will. There's something about like, I know you can't really quantify how important an offensive lineman is to a team, but Trent sets the tone, both for Brock's confidence and in the running game. Like, clearly when Trent is not blocking for Brock, it's obviously a huge downgrade, like probably the biggest downgrade position to back up in the league because Trent's just that much better than everyone else. Yep. But like, I feel like you can tell Brock is so comfortable, doesn't care, like doesn't get he's very poised, like doesn't get routed in the pocket at all when Trent is there. When Trent was hurt last week, like he looked timid and like shaky, like
Trent went down in the fourth though. So like
I was about to say that. I saw a lot of comments on TikTok pointing out that Trent Williams got hurt in the fourth when they were already down 33-12.
Yeah. No, but he did. He looked like timid and shaken and scared. Like we kind of like were putting something together. Like I feel like every fucking drive that resulted in a pick, which was annoying. But like Brock at least like looked like a little bit composed, and then Trent got hurt, and it was fucking over. From there.
Well, Jack, let me ask you: Is Brock Purdy still an MVP candidate?
I mean, personally, I'm so over it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if he wins MVP or not. I think this is the year that you shouldn't give it to a quarterback. Like, absolutely. At this point, like, Lamar is the MVP favorite, but maybe that's because he's the most important player on the best team. Yeah. Like, I don't think his stats wow you at all or anything like that. Brock's stats are, like, pretty good. They're not as good as they were earlier. Dak's stats are solid. Like, no quarterback's going crazy, bro. Just give it to fucking Tyreek or McCaffrey. I don't care. I feel like this game might have solidified that McCaffrey's the MVP. I don't know.
I think, obviously you've left us, so you may have not seen the video that we talked about. We obviously missed you deeply on our recaps episode.
Yeah, no, I saw.
But unfortunately the MVP is going to go to the team with just the quarterback on the best team. And I get it's a quarterback award, and it's always been a quarterback award, but it's now more than ever, can we really justify giving it to a skill position player, whether that be Tyreek or CMC? But it's not going to go to one of them. Even so, even if the Dolphins found a way to get the 1 seed, it would go to Tua, I think, over Tyreek in some capacity. So we'll see this week. But I don't think Brock's an MVP. Unfortunately, and we said this, Brock's not an MVP candidate anymore.
I think that's complete bullshit too. First of all, because it's just one bad game. Granted, like when you look at the stats, it was a really bad game. Still threw for 250. Let's be honest about that. Still threw for 250.
Zero touchdowns.
What?
Zero touchdowns.
Yeah, 0 touchdowns. Fine, dude. There's so many games that you can look at, like some of the best players this year. They play like shit. It's just recency bias why Brock's not in it.
I agree with you. That's been the
MVP is about recency bias.
That's what I was about to say, and what we were saying on the recaps is the MVP this year has just been about recency bias because there's been no single dominant quarterback. There's a few guys who are leading the pack, but there's no one individual.
I'm also not saying it's fair that he's out of it. It's just the way the MVP. We said it. It's going to line up. Brock and Dak have a chance to go win it. And if one has a bad game, it's going to hurt their chances tremendously. It did that for really both of them, unfortunately. Even though their stats will say that they should be within the top, 3 to 4 candidates.
Stats-wise, Dak and Brock have been the 2 best quarterbacks this whole year. Like, that's just the fact of the matter. But the fact that we've both been losing games, like we just got smoked by the Ravens and then Dallas has lost 2 straight. It's like, that's why they're not going to win MVP this year.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's if there's any year to give it to a non-quarterback, it's this year, but that just won't happen.
So the answer to the question was no, Brock is not an MVP candidate anymore. Thank you.
Unfortunately not, because 1 bad game from Brock equals like fucking 4 for any.
It was 4. No, it was 4. He had 3 bad games in that 3-game losing streak.
He didn't. He did not have 3 bad games. If you look, bro, he drove down the field. We should have. If Jake Moody didn't fuck us against the Browns, Brock Purdy had a really good game that game. He had 1 bad pick. It was fine. People have bad interceptions. That's all right. Like, that happens to everybody. He had a really good game regardless. Against the Bengals, he threw for like fucking 350, 360 or something like that. He played well.
Yards don't matter.
2 bad inopportune interceptions. I get. But, let's not say that he had a bad game. It's not like he threw for 130 yards and 3 picks. That's what Dak did against the Niners, by the way. Like, it's not like he did that.
Hey, all I'm saying is,
like even in Brock's worst game, he played better than Dak's worst game this year.
But Dak's only had one bad game. Brock has had 4. Not only that, but Dak, if we want to just keep it 100,
Brock has not had 4 bad games.
If we want to keep it 100 with the excuses on the interceptions, Dak never got one excuse last year, even though his team led the league in drops.
Oh, and I don't expect Brock to get that. I just am making that point because I'm biased as shit.
I understand, but I think the second part of it. I think the second part of it is that when we look at we talked about this on Tuesday as well. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. That also when 2 quarterbacks are having great seasons, so like Dak and Brock, they were both having statistically the best seasons this year. Then you have to look at situation and see who's actually doing more and who's actually more valuable to their team. Which obviously, like we talked about, I think it was a couple weeks ago that Dak's receivers are second in the league in drops. And in terms of just accuracy overall, Dak is 1 by a mile. Brock's in the bottom 10. So who's actually doing more with their stats? And it would be Dak over Brock. Because Dak is losing, then you would look at the next option, and it would be Lamar Jackson.
Wouldn't it be quite the turn of events if Tua found a way to go pull out the MVP? Huh.
I just still think if anyone's going to win the MVP over Brock, it should be Dak or Tyreek or McCaffrey.
It should be Tyreek.
Dude, if you look at Lamar's passing stats for this year, bro, they're abysmal. Like, they're not MVP caliber stat. Like, I just don't get it. He's been awesome, and every time that he has been really good, and they've been the best team in football this year. Like, they have the best record. I get it. But,
you know what's crazy about
they do not wow you at all. He'd probably have the worst passing stats of any MVP in the last, fucking 40 years? Like,
it's crazy if we looked at strictly stats, which obviously it's not that, as we've argued. But if we just looked at stats only, it's like saying Daniel Jones would get the MVP from last year. Now, granted, the stats are slightly different, but pretty similar.
You said Lamar Jackson has 19 passing touchdowns this season. Daniel Jones last year had 15.
But that's such a bad comparison, though, because like Lamar doesn't have to do as if Lamar was on the Giants, he'd be rushing for 2,000. He'd have the greatest quarterback season of all time because he would literally have to do everything.
But he didn't, and he's not. So I'm just saying, like,
you can't make that comparison.
Right, but I'm just saying, like,
if you look at
stats and we're looking at it. If we're looking strictly at stats, it'd be Brock, Dak, and even Josh Allen at that fucking point. Like, Tua is also Josh Allen's account for more than 80% of the team's total touchdowns. Like, stats have to matter for something. So I would just like to see that. That's why it should go to a CMC or a Tyreek, where stats do matter in some capacity.
Yeah.
I do want to get into the predictions because that is the point of this episode. Jack, very happy to have you here to predict. I think we're going to keep having Jack on for the predictions episode for the last couple of weeks. Is that correct, Jack?
At the very least,
there's only one more week. So.
Yeah, at the very least this week. Hopefully next week after the playoffs, I got to see everything logistics-wise.
All right, well, we'll keep you involved in the graphic. At least we'll get your picks.
We'll figure it out somehow, at least in the graphic.
Maybe we'll have you send it a video if need be of your picks. Just quick run it through. We'll add it into the podcast, whatever we need. We only got a couple, what was it, 2 more weeks? This is 17, 18, and then we're done?
Yeah, dude.
So it's the last 2. Let's get after it. Predicting the games for week 17. Let's go through every game, starting with the Sunday games. You ready for it?
Saturday games.
Oh my God, I always fuck up that there's more Saturday games. What is it with 3?
We've been on that lately. We've been on that.
I know, but there's only the last 2 weeks. Usually it's like 1 or 2 weeks at the end of the season. They're doing more of them this year?
Yeah, there's only one this week, though.
There's only one Saturday game this week. First game, Saturday. We got Lions at Cowboys.
That's easy.
Cowboys. Yeah, I'll take Dallas.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Fuck. I mean, I'm gonna go Dallas, but like, damn, that's a clean sweep. Detroit on the road.
Bro, we're gonna have so many Lions people in our comments like, oh,
I only take the Lions.
Facts. Adam, do me a favor. Go like this with your computer screen so we get you at the top third of the screen. Nope. Like tilt your screen. Yeah, because I'm just thinking about where the graphic's gonna go, and it's just gonna go right over your face. We got confetti from Felipe. All right, is everybody going Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Yes.
How did I get the fireworks?
It should be a blowout. The Cowboys are going to win by 20.
I got it. If I'm in Dallas, I have to pick the Cowboys right now. True. Like, that's just – there's no other choice.
Of course. Felipe, do one hand now. Do one hand. It's going to go balloons, I think. You're going to get balloons. Oh.
There we go.
Balloons. How do you know this shit? Give me – Matan, what's the fireworks?
I don't know the fireworks. Try this. Or maybe it's a facial reaction.
Bro, not y'all. Can y'all not do jazz hands right now?
I don't know. You could do that on FaceTime too. So it's
All
one
right,
hand.
Dallas by 20. Dallas by 20. Jared Goff's going to throw 4 interceptions. He's going to have a Brock
I
Purdy
need
game.
that. Let's go. 10K, Dallas defense.
All right. Next game on Sunday. Oh, another fucking the AFC battle of the AFC. Dolphins at Ravens.
17-0. Here we come.
Baltimore.
Do it, Jack, please. Thank you. Baltimore, my top right. Miami for the bottom top left. Thank you.
Fins up.
I wanted to do it. I was waiting for you to take the Ravens.
I have to do it. I think I'm watching the game with Adam. I think.
Damn right you are.
Yeah,
you
am I
be.
for sure? Or okay, just don't be too cool and cancel. Yeah, because I don't know anyone. So yeah, I'm down. Whoa, we been found out. Holy shit. That's sick.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
All right.
All right.
Fins up though.
I'm gonna take the Ravens.
They're gonna beat the Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the
Big week
Ravens.
for the Dolphins.
Two
Where you
MVP.
going,
I'm taking Baltimore. I can't let Felipe be the only one taking
Dude,
Baltimore.
it's raining with Felipe. Do it again.
Two
with the
thumbs
smile
down.
that's
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
I'm in Florida.
It is raining. It is raining right now. Literally pouring. So that's a cool one.
All right.
Italy?
Dolphins Ravens split. We got 2-2. Next game.
Miami
Patriots
has the
at Bills.
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 Yeah, Bills.
Gross.
Big win for the Patriots last week, though. Respect to them.
Facts.
Hey, shout out Bill Belichick's second to last game as a coach, though, in New England. That'd be
True
fun.
that. True
That's
that.
True.
Falcons at Bears.
Ooh. I like Atlanta in this one.
I'm gonna go Chicago.
God, that's
This is-
fucking tough, dude.
It is tough.
I don't think Desmond Ridder can handle bear weather in late December. Yeah, give me
That's
the
because
Bears.
it's Taylor. But can Taylor Heineke?
Taylor-
so
oh,
I'm gonna
Taylor.
go with Taylor. I'm gonna go with Taylor Heineke in the Falcons. Actually, the Bears have been good
Bro,
at
that's
home.
crazy,
Though.
Felipe.
The Bears have been good at home, though. That's my weird. Yeah. Honestly,
I'll still go.
give me-
Bears are playing well right now. I think the Bears are straight up a better team than the Falcons, so I'll take the Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bears as well. I think right now. I think just
Fields
because
is-
at home. If they were at ATL, but I need Bijan to have like 5 touchdowns. Thank you, Felipe, for calling that.
Yep. Fields is going crazy.
Yep.
But I'm going to
Bears.
go Falcons.
Oh, okay.
Bears.
Titans at Texans.
Texans.
Gonna
CJ
take
Stroud's
the
back.
Is CJ gonna play or what?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the
I think CJ's back.
I'm going to take the Texans.
I'm also taking the Texans.
Yeah. Texans.
Oh,
I feel like they
Sweet
need something to get going now, especially if Stroud is back.
Dude, Texans are minus 5.5 on FanDuel.
Man. Oh man. Divisional
I like
matchup.
Titans spread, but
It's yucky.
Yeah, divisional matchup. That's crazy.
CJ has
Will
been
Levis, I think, is
he's
playing
been
again.
cleared though. CJ.
He hasn't been clear, but he practiced yesterday, so I think he's gonna play.
All right, cool.
thank God I need him. I need him in my fucking one of my leagues where I can win 1,300. Man, that'd be big.
Yeah, are you in a fantasy championship? Multiple?
Do him in 2.
Nice.
Because you guys know I'm a fantasy god. So
You are.
Hell yeah.
You are.
I always invite you to the episode. You always decline it, bro.
well, because I just don't want to show off. You know, like
Yeah, that's a good point.
can't show off. You know, crazy.
Adam puts in way too much work. You don't want to make him feel bad about that. You know the guy who like doesn't study for the tests and then always ace the tests. You know that motherfucker. That's Jack.
Yeah.
That's Jack in fantasy.
That's why
That
there's
was actually me.
Yep.
Adam, I actually I think in both these leagues I did not make one single trade all year.
Don't eat him.
Mm.
Don't eat him. Draft.
Oh no, one of them I traded Zach Moss for DK. That was a good.
Well, you just drafted. You drafted like a dog, bro.
Jack
Yeah,
King.
picked up waiver wire. I'm a waiver wire legend, bro, because I got Kyron Williams in both of those.
Waiver
leagues.
wire warrior.
Yeah, it was somewhat.
He's a draft king and a waiver wire warrior. He's all of
This
those.
dude does it all.
Yeah, just I don't need a trade because I'm just smart. I don't know.
What's the next game? Oh my god.
Hook him. Next game.
Bro, if you guys are listening, Lipe's doing all these effects with like his fingers and shit. Paul, it's crazy.
Resume.
Resume. Raiders at Colts.
Colts Forge.
Yeah, Colts.
Yeah, Colts. The Colts will be forging.
They
I
will
agree,
be
I'm taking
forging.
Colts.
Bro, we got 2 clean sweeps. Like we someone has to separate.
We
them.
got 2 clean
Jack,
sweeps on like sort of close games. That's not good.
Jack, you and I are tied right now. I think also in the record.
We are. Yeah, Felipe's 2 ahead right now.
Oh, I'm dead last.
Behind.
No. How can you be 2
behind.
ahead? I was 1 up on him last week and he beat me.
No, Jack, you and I are tied.
I'm 2 behind.
I'm dead last.
Behind.
You know what?
So Adam and I are tied for first.
Yes.
I didn't do math.
I'm so far behind. You know what? Should I change my last 2 picks for the sake of comeback story?
You have to do what you got to do, Matan. I think you should pick Raiders, bro.
I don't want to, but I really do. The Colts are going to win this game.
You have to pick, bro. If we're going clean sweeps, you have to pick your spots.
All right, can I take the Titans?
Or at least your spot.
Can I take the Titans instead of the Texans? Can I take the Titans instead of? You're giving me permission to run it back?
Yeah, just run it back. Fuck it.
All right, I'm taking the Titans. Fuck you all.
All right.
But I'm sticking with the Colts.
And you have to pick your spots against Felipe. That's really important too. He's the one in front of you.
That's interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say that's an interesting one because the Titans, it's one thing if it was in Tennessee, but you're going with the Raiders. I get that against the Colts because the Raiders coming off a big win.
And Aiden O'Connell playing well.
Raiders looking good, man.
Yeah.
They should hire that boy full time.
I gotta trust my plums here. I think the Titans have a better chance against the Texans. C.J. Stroud coming off injury, no idea what he's gonna look like. He'll probably be good. He'll probably dominate. Knowing me, I'll probably go like 5-10. It is what it is.
Hey, let's go.
I can't wait to see you with frosted tips, bro.
It's gonna be so hot.
You're not gonna see me because you left us, fool.
Good point.
No, I'll see. I'll come back. I'll frost them for you.
Thank you. All right. Colts Forge across the board.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rams at Giants. I don't know who is starting for the New York Giants.
Taylor.
Tyrod.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Rams. LA. Rams house.
Rams house.
It's at Giants.
Do it, Jack. Do it, Jack. Separate yourself.
I'm going to take the Rams have been hella hot lately, but I'm going to take the Giants.
You love the Giants.
I don't know why.
Man. You still got some New York in you.
Bro, Tyrod Taylor's not going to make any stupid-ass mistakes or anything like that. Like, Tommy Healy's played like shit lately.
Yeah, he's not good.
That defense with the Giants is actually good enough to where if you have a quarterback that's just going to play well, play smart, you can win that game. And I feel like Matt Stafford's due for an interception or 2, change the game. Giants win. The Rams been too hot lately also, bro.
They're so hot, yeah.
And they got to be looking forward to next week against the Niners. A big look-forward spot.
That's a good point, actually. The look forward isn't talked about enough.
Yeah, people don't think about that.
Matan, what are you doing?
I'm trying to decide if I forfeit the season right now and just go against what I believe and just try to make up ground. I'm going to take the Giants.
Plum steak.
Giants!
No, Matan, you every time that you have picked the Giants along with me, the Giants have lost. Let me do it on my own.
Good point.
Ooh.
Let me pick the Giants on my own for your state, brother.
Well, what happens if they win? Well, so you're saying I lose either way. Either I pick with you and I don't get the pick right, or I pick against you and I don't get the pick right. So I'm gonna pick the Giants and root for my team and hope they win.
No, you're doing a lose-lose right now.
I don't give a shit as a fan of the New York Giants. If they lose, that's better for the Giants. So I don't care.
I was just gonna say, yeah,
you don't really believe that. You don't truly believe that.
That's true.
I 100% believe that. Why do I want to keep falling in the draft stock? What are we doing here? Let's lose more.
Yep. Good point.
We're not making the playoffs. It's over. I'm going to take the Giants just for this.
Not eliminated yet, technically.
Yeah, technically.
Still hunting.
Let's go Giants. You guys are both going Rams?
Yeah, I'm going Rams. House?
Matan, Felipe, can you show me your shirt real quick?
Champion?
Wait, no, he's a shirt. He's a shirt.
Thank you.
Is that Puka?
Oh, Puka.
Good point. Boop. All right. Niners at Commanders.
Niners.
This is a wrap.
Niners minus 12.5.
Dude, the Niners are going to drop 48. 48.
All right, boys. Jack, this one's for you, buddy. I'm going with the Washington Commanders.
Ooh, no, you're fucking not. No, you're not.
Yeah. Yo, I've seen it. Dude, the same way the Niners exposed the Eagles, the Baltimore Ravens exposed the 49ers.
How?
Now, Washington,
Jesus
have you thought about this? How close are they to Baltimore? They're pretty damn close. They play pretty damn close to each other.
There's some of that water in the DMV.
They're drinking the same water. They're eating the same food. They're smelling the same air, bro. And so because of that, Washington, and this game, by the way, is in Washington. San Francisco, they lost at home, but now they're going into Washington. They're so scared of the Ravens. Like, Brock is literally so terrified of the Ravens that even being in close vicinity to them, he will be shaking.
That makes too much sense. That makes too much sense.
He's going to lose this game to Washington. And we're all going to be going crazy like, oh, the Niners, like, they're fall off at the end of the year. It's not going to matter. They're still going to be one of the most complete teams going into the playoffs. But they will lose this game.
That Washington defense has been fucking awesome this year, bro. I feel like they're really going to stifle the Niners.
Yeah. I'm going to take Niners minus 18.5.
Speaking of something that makes too much sense, did you guys see the conspiracy theory going around for teams that lose to the Niners on TikTok and Twitter?
I've seen that.
No, what was it?
I haven't. No, what is it?
So allegedly, Jack, go for it.
All right, so there's conspiracy going around. So the Niners beat the Browns right after Deshaun's out for the – or the Browns beat the Niners, sorry, and the Deshaun's out for the year.
But they have to score 17 points.
Yes.
The opposing team.
One of the teams has to score 17.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah. So I think I think the Niners scored 17 that game. They scored 17. Then the next game, Adam, what happened?
Browns. Deshaun got hurt the next game, right?
Yes.
Then you play the Vikings, and I think the Vikings only put up 17, or someone only put up 17, and Kirk Cousins goes down for the year.
The next game.
The next game.
And then right after that, we lose to the Bengals. The Niners only score 17. Joe Burrow next week out for the year. And here's what happened. You know that ref that took a nice little trip in the end zone to give the Niners a safety.
Yep.
He saved the Ravens season. Because how many points the 49ers have that game? 19. If there was not that safety, it's 17 on Lamar's next game. So you can thank that referee, Felipe.
Hey, I was mad at the moment because I'm like, damn, even the referees are vouching for the Niners. But I guess now they're actually protecting the Ravens there and Lamar Jackson.
They're protecting your MVP. You're welcome.
Well, the script. We know what the logo is, what color it is for the Super Bowl. So they're protecting the script.
Yeah, exactly.
Washington Commanders.
Good luck.
Panthers
at Jaguars.
Jags. Bro, the Jags have to fucking win this one.
The Jags suck. The Jags are
not good.
Trevor's also banged up. They did say he was practicing this week, but
Trevor Lawrence sucks also.
He stinks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You taking the Panthers, Felipe?
No, I don't make bad calls with games. I don't go that far on limbs. I'm going to take Jaguars.
Good take.
Yep. Yeah, I'm taking Jags too.
Cardinals at Eagles.
Eagles? How is that sounding so crispy in the mic?
It did sound crispy. This is closer than the experts might think, but it's Eagles.
Yeah, it's getting easy.
I mean, this spread is – what's the spread, though? It's
minus 10.5.
Cardinals cover that. I feel like Kyler plays pretty well. The Eagles secondary is horrible.
It is close. It is way closer than I think that spread is talked about.
I think it's a one-score game. It's like one of those one-score games that the Cardinals never really have a chance to win, but they're kind of in it the whole time.
Sure.
Felipe,
Sunday night?
Felipe, who'd you rather have, Kyler or Jalen Hurts?
Kyler.
Texas. Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. But, hey, DFW over Houston, so.
Good point. Saints at Bucks.
I'm going to go Bucks.
I'm also going to go Bucks.
I'm going to go Saints.
Woo! That's a good spot for them.
Why is that, Jack?
Bucks been too hot lately. Bucks and Baker been too hot lately. I feel like they've
been so hot, man. Baker's been playing his ass off.
And like that Saints defense, they got some players. So I feel like they can
no
do
more
something. Don't matter. They still got like Cam Jordan, some Demario Davis. I think they'll be all right.
Sure.
That was the Plums pick right there. Just
I like that.
It's a good one. Divisional matchup.
Divisional matchup. Anything can happen.
Next game, Steelers at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Just like
who's starting for both teams, bro. I don't even know.
I'm gonna go Hawks.
Gotta go Hawks.
At Seahawks, yeah. I'll go Seahawks.
Pittsburgh
But
stinks.
this is going to be one of the worst games we've watched all year. It's going to be gross.
Seattle has talent though. They're kind of fun sometimes.
I think Seattle puts up
but then like
a ton of
Pittsburgh's
points.
defense is going to neutralize that. It's just going to be nasty.
If this was in Pittsburgh, I would agree.
But
with
we
you.
need DK. We need DK to go crazy though. We do need DK to go
Fantasy?
crazy. Yeah, fantasy.
We all do. We need him for you. For the expert.
Facts. Good point.
Bengals at Chiefs.
I got to go.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Not
Chiefs.
Have to.
Yeah. Have to also. Fuck
Felipe
it.
loves that pick.
All right, clean sweep then. Chiefs. Yeah, fuck it.
Yup.
Dude,
Wow.
so many clean sweeps.
So
this
many
week.
clean sweeps. There's so
But bro,
many.
like, let's be real though. The Chiefs are like not good. I don't think they're good. I think they're just an average, slightly above average football team. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, we've been saying that all year though, and they're still gonna, like we've always said, they're still gonna make noise in the playoffs. I think.
God, I'm pissed. I almost fucking picked the Raiders last week too. I remember we were picking, and I was like, dude,
You did.
playing well. Like, fuck,
Botch.
tough man.
Got to trust the plums more, Jack.
The Chiefs
Hey,
should trade for Brock Purdy.
Ooh, yeah. If the Chiefs traded for Brock, they'd probably they go crazy.
It'd be
right now.
so good, dude. And
They're probably the best team in football.
He is
the
the
Niners with
MVP.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Nice,
Oh,
very nice.
Oh,
The
I
Niners
think
with
Mahomes and Brock
Mahomes
straight
is a
up would be
Pro
very
Bowl
fair,
team.
though, in general. Brock's younger, so you have to think about that.
I agree. I think Brock's definitely more upside than Mahomes. For
Yeah.
if
sure.
you could put any quarterback,
You got to think about the cap.
but if you
That's
could put
true.
any quarterback on the Niners, like anyone in the NFL, is it actually Mahomes or is it like a Lamar or someone else?
You can put anyone. Of course, it's Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Mahomes.
Has to be.
If it's not Mahomes, I would go Josh Allen.
I would like to see
Right, 'cause
Herbert.
he's the second best.
I would.
Because he's
Love
the
to
second
see
best
Herbert.
quarterback in football, Jack. Right?
Because he's mobile. He'd be nice in that Shanahan offense.
I think
Or
Justin
White.
Herbert. I think Justin Herbert in San Francisco would be the first undefeated team since the Miami Dolphins.
Miami has the Dolphins, though. Don't forget
They
that.
do.
Yeah, they are the greatest football team. So
Let's talk about Justin Herbert. Chargers at Broncos.
Yahoo!
Well, Justin Herbert-
Spicy.
Battle of the backups.
Broncos.
Backup battle in Denver.
Jarrett Stidham, when he played one game last year as a starter for the Raiders, fucking carved up the 49ers. Now will forever live in my head. And that is why I always think that Jarrett Stidham is a good quarterback, even though I know he's not. So I'm going to pick the Broncos.
I'm also going to go to the
Not the
Broncos.
picture of it.
Easton Stick should not be in the NFL.
But Jack, what about the size of his wiener
Relax.
in that picture?
Size of his what?
His penis.
He said wiener.
You ever
but-
seen that?
Well, size of his
I was
penis.
just clarifying. It seems like he didn't know what I said, so I was just
Mean it
clarifying
down.
that.
Oh, the size of his
Yeah,
penis.
have you
No,
seen the
it's
picture?
like it's cutting. It's cutting in and out right now. It's kind of I don't know, man.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Jarrett Stidham's because of his.
Wiener.
So he's got a big.
He's got a huge.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Congrats to him.
I'm sending out all the
Wow,
hearts
well,
for
only-
Stidham.
Big dick stit.
Salad.
Big dick stit.
Salad. Big Dick Stid. Yep.
Mhm. That's what they call
Bro,
him.
Felipe, I'm so pumped. I got some breakfast tacos coming right now.
Ooh.
That was gonna hit. You got to get yourself a Dallas Bendinucci hat now.
Ooh.
I actually do. I do like
Salad.
those hats. I
They're
do
so
like those.
clean.
Wait, Matan, what did you do? Matan, what
I
did you
took the
do?
Broncos also because Easton stick up his ass is not good.
That was kind of disrespectful and rude, I should say.
Salad.
Bro,
Okay.
you know it's crazy. I flew into a Dallas Love Field yesterday.
Mm,
First thing I see when I get out of my gate is a bar that's dedicated to the Dallas Cowboys.
really? I haven't
It's
seen
called the
that.
Dallas Cowboys Club. And then you go like just towards Baggage Claim about two stores down, and it's a fucking Dallas Cowboys team store. I'm like, bro. And then you see other stuff. There's so many things dedicated to the Cowboys there, bro. It's crazy.
Hey, it's Cowboys
Shout
country,
out
man.
Dallas.
It's Cowboys
Mm.
country.
It was awful. It was tough to see. you know?
Yeah, it's tough for you. No doubt, no doubt. It's all good though.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. Sunday night football. Packers at Vikings.
Go Pack, go!
Who is
I'm thinking the Pack.
quarterback, though? Who is the quarterback?
Nick Mullins.
No, I think
Yeah.
they said they're going to look at everyone. No TJ Hawkinson done for the year. Oh, boy.
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna-
Bro, I don't know. I think the Packers
toss-up.
suck too now.
Yeah, same.
And Jair's not playing.
I think I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
I think so too.
Just a gut check.
I'll go Packers.
It just seems like there's a lot of shit going wrong with the Packers right now with everything happening with Jair, and I don't know, there's weird shit going on with them. I'll go Vikings.
I'm gonna go Packers with Lipe.
Ooh,
Ride with Lipe.
Pack, go.
Go Pack, go baby. Adam, why are you not taking the Packers? They're your team.
It's just something about it just feels weird. Feels like a weird spot. The Packers, I don't know, just on the road.
Hey, Adam knows his team. He knows his team.
We have excellent analysis here. I understand why so many people listen to our pod. They're just like, it feels. I don't know.
But that's what it is. I'm not gonna be like 38% of the time. It happens 62% of the time.
Of course.
Oh,
there's the analysis we need. Analytics.
Right? Yeah.
You like that math, by the way, very quickly?
Hey, 100% of the time when Trent Williams sustains an injury during a game, Brock Purdy is defeated.
Boys, is there no Monday night game this week?
No, I think there is. Is there not?
No, sir. That's the last game.
Whoa.
Holy Lord.
Because they don't want everyone to be on like a little bit of rest going into the last week of the year.
That's a good point.
My fantasy championship is gonna maybe come down to that because I'm starting Aaron Jones over Mari, who had the dud last night. So it's gonna be cool.
It's crazy, bro.
All right. Well, if you were to parlay all these games by following my picks, at least on FanDuel, your parlay would
win zero money.
But your parlay would be plus 117,000. So
lock.
That's pretty dope. But
I'll just sprinkle on it a little
bit
bit to win, $8K, something like that, and.
Lipe's probably is the best value because he's got Commanders in there.
Bingo.
That's a good point. Maybe I'll just change mine to all of Felipe's picks.
Hey, well, I like having Jack back. We should bring him on full time.
We should. That's all the games.
Oh, that's a good take, bro. We should start a podcast together.
Dude.
Ooh.
No, about football.
Great idea.
That analysis.
It'd be fun to call it. We could call it like ass talk because we like talk out of our ass or something like that.
Ooh.
I like that.
Not a bad idea.
Just came off the top of the dome.
You just think of that right now?
Yeah, I did. And that was originally just my thought, not
Dude,
Adam's,
you're a
about
beast.
2 years ago.
Felipe, I always knew you liked raves, bro. I knew you love EDM music.
Hey, what's it called? The shit you like, dubstep? That shit goes crazy, bro.
No, dubstep.
Adam's more house.
Adam, how do you feel about Skrillex?
Terrible.
You hate Skrillex?
Like, unbearable to listen to.
He says he likes EDM, but then he says he doesn't like Skrillex. It's like saying, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I hate Dallas.
Yep.
Oh, dude, good take.
Appreciate that.
This pod is full of good takes. We should call it the Good Take Podcast.
Ooh!
Have you ever seen The Good Place? That's a good show. It's about a place that's good, and it's actually bad. So that makes sense.
Whoa, that's like so ironic.
Yeah,
It's funny because, caps off, but all three of you are wearing caps on.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh-huh.
You're also wearing a cap, Matan.
Yeah. Good shit. Good cap. This is my toupee.
It's a keeper.
It's a keeper. I don't have a keeper.
What is a keeper, yo?
You know what a yarmulke?
Yes.
Same thing.
Yes.
Same. It is that they're synonyms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be one of them like big fur ones.
No, that's a. You know what that's called? You want to hear a word? Here's a word for you. Strimel.
Strimel.
That's what that's.
Those shits are hard,
that's
bro.
Gross.
You pull up to New Year's Eve.
Yo,
and
you
that
ever
shit?
see those?
Oh,
Yeah, you see those. You ever see those edits of those guys dancing with the freaking the Strimels, and they're dancing to like fucking some dubstep shit. Yeah, those are lit.
Oh,
That
they're
shit goes
fucking
shout out to
awesome.
Strimel,
I love those videos.
Yeah, those are great. All right, well,
Adam's low key on the DJ right there, playing the dubstep for all of them.
Adam used to DJ
Yeah,
bar
you
mitzvahs. It's a
I
fact.
did.
No cap.
That's a fact.
On God.
Take your cap off and tell me that right now.
I used to DJ bar mitzvahs.
Damn. Yo, he did it, dude.
Dude, he's so serious. All right, well, that's all the picks. That's all the games.
I couldn't hear anything because the mic went out, so.
That's tough. That's all the picks. That's all the games. Jack, you look beautiful. Stay handsome. And
cut out.
enjoy your time in Dallas. And we'll hopefully be able to get you on for Week 18 for the last round of picks. And
I love you, Jack. I miss you, Jack. I'll see you Sunday.
Love you, Jack. Miss you, Jack. I need a prediction from Jack. Jack, what will Brock Purdy's stat line be this week against Washington?
All right. He's going to throw for 384 yards. He'll throw for 4 interceptions. Four touchdowns, I mean.
Ooh.
4 touchdowns. No interceptions.
Wow.
And he'll complete about 80% of his passes.
That's pretty intense.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. Well, thanks for listening to the Caps Off podcast. Jack, you're a legend. Good luck. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Bye.
Good boys. MIZ, fins up. Let's go.
FanDuel has a new offer. New users can bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets. Go to the link in our bio for all the details.